100. $139.
So leave 78 on the Webster throw.
$60.
Treble 18 for 2 12s. 20 for tops.
$38.
A lead off for Mark Webster. Chased the treble instead of making sure of the big 20 and a dart at the ball.
Game in 1.
That's a 16 dart break of throw for Martin. Now leads 2-0.
$95.
These two met twice in official competition in their respective careers.
96.
Both in the year that Mark was crowned world champion, 2008. Of course, they met in the semi-final of the world championship that Mark won.
180.
Winning 6 sets to 4. And they then met 7 months later in the WDF Europe Cup singles in the semi-final. Webby winning that one at 4-2, and of course went on to win that as well.
$140.
$59.
Didn't go for the
54.
other 18 to leave the ball, with Mark way back on 286. Only 12 darts thrown so far for Martin in this leg. 95, 180, 140, 54 to set up double 16.
Game in 1.
Which he gets in 1. $14, $16, and $13. Darts used in each of the first 3 legs for Martin, averaging just shy of 105 right now.
$100.
Actually, be disappointed with that after the first treble 20 was plumb in the middle with his first dart.
59.
Mark's career shortened, of course, with the dreaded yips. Still very capable, though. It comes and goes.
83.
Alongside playing, didn't bother with Q School this year. Decided to
96.
take a year off and make progress in his commentary and punditry role for Sky.
$55.
Will of course be back doing the many
57.
exhibitions he's part of. Should switch.
99.
Leaves 164.
$99.
Leave 90. Treble 20, treble 18 and ball for Martin. We'll stay there. Treble 18 leaves double 16.
132.
Game in 2.
And that's a lovely clean finish. Mark's first leg of the match. 17 dart holders throw. A 90 finish in 2.
140.
100.
100.
100.
Back-to-back tons for Mark. Down to 301. 140 ton for Martin. Down to 261. Just lost the line.
125.
Picks off the ball to leave 136.
100.
40.
58.
So to make it 3 wins from 3 matches and top the table on 6 points, double 18.
Game in 2.
Finishes with a lovely 14 dart leg. Great performance there from Martin Adams, averaging well over 100. Up next, Keelan Kay against Andy Jenkins. Welcome back to the MODUS Icons of Darts Live League Phase 2, brought to you in association with Red Dragon. This is match number 6. Andy Jenkins versus Keelan Kayne.
August, Kate. August.
Andy's third match of the day and Keelan's third match of the day. Keelan's lost his 2 openers. Andy had a 4-1 win over Mark Webster, averaging 96.04, and then went down to Wolfie in a cracker with a 98.02. Martin Adams, over 3 matches,
135.
97.99 average.
$60. $84.
And that's over 17 legs of darts.
134. $84. $55. $98.
These 2 met on Tuesday. Andy was the 4-1 winner.
140.
Average just over 90, 50% on his doubles and the 180.
Game shot.
And Andy taking out the ton for a 15 dart break of throw.
$59.
Andy and Mark Webster both on 2 points.
140.
With 1 win apiece. Martin Adams played 3, won 3.
140. $140. $85.
Keelan Kayne in a good position to break back.
100.
Down to 121.
100. $53.
Needed a treble to leave the ball. And he needs treble 19 for tops. Tops needed.
97.
Just missing. Attacked it though. Needs tops.
Game 3.
Gets tops. Breaks in 15 for Andy. And a break straight back for Keelan in 15. Next match, we get to see Scott Mitchell for the first time today.
66.
He's up against Mark Webster.
58.
2008 World Champ versus 2015 World Champ.
140. 125. 45. 134. 99.
So 100 for Keelan after just 12 darts. Wants tops. Ooh. I think he thought that
Game
was
in
in.
3.
That is. 15 dart holder throw this time.
137. 140. 140. 85. 82.
On to 142 after 9. 137, 140, 82 for Andy.
85.
191 for Keelan. So 6 starts at the 142.
90. 140.
Good pressure from Keelan.
20.
A rare miss at doubles. Tops.
Game in 2.
And that's a 14 dart. Break a throw for young Keelan. Averaging over 100. Winning legs of 15, 15 and 14.
129.
By far his best performance I can recall in the MODUS Live Leagues.
100. 85.
One thing with Andy,
140.
there's no quitting him. He won't roll over and have his belly tickled. I can assure you, he will fight till the end.
99. 81.
So 6 darts for Keelan K from 188 for a big 4-1 win.
125.
Andy, our champion on Tuesday, of course.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's an unlucky
81.
deflection. Could be on the end of back-to-back defeats. Oh, lost 1 game on Tuesday to Jason Askew. Oh
51.
dear. Well, we may see tops if the treble 19 doesn't go in. Here's one of them.
99.
And that's magic. 99 finish on tops for Andy.
$174.
Kicks off this leg with a 174. Makes perfect sense going for the tops on 80 with 2 darts in your hand. Doubles, of course, biggest targets on the board.
59. 45. 59. 60.
A little bit of breathing space here for Andy.
59.
Can't find a treble. Started with the great 174. And then just followed it
100.
with 59, 59, 59. And now in Keelan back into the leg. And again, he's just clipping Treble wire.
100.
Oh, that's a big dart for Andy. 156. 153 today against
60.
Mark Webster. 18 double 16 for Andy.
Kidding me. 34.
Just a couple of doubles.
56.
No damage done. Double 8 for 3-3. That's got to be a marker.
2.
It was a long one in the end. A 20 darter. Well, it was a holder throw, and it takes us to a deciding leg.
$137. $87.
So 50 behind already. Make that 110.
135.
So Andy needs 180.
60. $13 scored.
Oh, that could be a lifeline. But needs to find the treble 20.
60.
87, 60 and 60. You can see the disgust.
100.
Oh, needs 2 trebles minimum.
121.
Oh, he got the 2 trebles. Unfortunately, with a 1 in between. Tops.
Game in 3.
Tops he gets, finishes off a cracking match between those two. Keelan Kayne getting his first 2 points on the board with a 4-3 win against Andy Jenkins. We're going to be back in a few minutes with Mark Webster against Scott Mitchell. And welcome back to the Modus Icons of Darts Live League Phase 2, brought to you in association with Red Dragon. This is match number 7. Battle of the former world champions. Scott Mitchell up against Mark Webster.
Okay, so. Outside.
Die.
Scott
Would be right.
wins
Anyway.
the ball. That on Tuesday. Scott Mitchell producing
41.
not his best performance of the past few weeks, but it was right up there. Averaged 101.65, beating Mark Webster 4-1, who averaged 95 himself. 4 out of 5 on his doubles, 80%. Scott Mitchell in that one, 1-180. 4 140s. The only leg Mark won, he took a 160 out in.
81.
44.
Just a few miles between these two. 238 to be exact. Scott down there in Dorset.
59.
Mark up in North Wales, not far from Corwin.
140.
Next match up, we get our first look of the day at Darrell Fitton.
123.
He will be taking on Andy Jenkins.
140.
$80.
93 for Mark for a break of throw.
53.
Sets up tops. 117 for Scott to hold.
Uh, 53.
30.
60.
Game 3.
And the hold a throw in the end. Oh, it's a breaker throw. 21 dart breaker throw for Webby.
$123.
135.
90. Sorry.
100.
135 and a ton. Scott, Webby, 1, 2, 3 and 90.
140.
And a 140 down to 148 after 9.
58.
This is Mark's fourth match of the day. Always a bit of advantage. Scott's first match.
120.
Oh, just missed the double 14 for the 148. 1, 2, 3, 90, 140, 120.
140.
A bit of pressure
Game 1.
on the double 14, but no mistake this time from Mark Webster. Scott, a much more fashionable hairstyle today.
134.
Splits his time as a
99.
professional dart player and a full-time farmer, of course, down there in Dorset.
140.
Both in.
180.
And the max for Mark. Takes him down to 88 on the Mitchell throw. Pressure again.
55.
48.
Leaves the double after 12. 134, 99, 180, 48. No finish now for Scott.
60.
So for back-to-back 13 dart legs.
20.
That's a huge lead off. Scott Mitchell can put this away. Just get one dart at the ball. Make sure.
61.
Game 3.
Does get the double break. Now has the chance to serve it out.
$100.
60.
High finish of the day so far. 153 for Keelan K. He's outstanding in his last game against Andy Jenkins, picking up his first 2 points of the day, averaged 96 in that full 3 win. Taking out 116 for a 15 darter and to win it. Highest average of the day,
46.
Martin Adams. 103.04 against Mark Webster in match number 5.
$100.
134.
Brilliant cover shot, down to 180. Needed that. It was a long way adrift.
105.
Yeah, good thinking. Leaves a possible 2 darter. It's going to have to go.
140.
Webby leaves tops. brilliant finishing under pressure. From Scott Mitchell there. Mark Webster waiting on tops for 4-0.
100.
Both players starting to approach the
59.
90 average mark.
60.
60.
85.
57. Come on, buddy.
75.
Oh, come on. 32.
120.
Great recovery after getting a bounce out.
58.
Key leg for Mark Webster is the next one. We have the throw to win it 4-2. And that's treble 16. So 13 left, 5-4-4.
Game shot in 3.
That's a 18 dart hold a throw.
59.
Can't find a treble at the moment. Andy Jenkins was 3-0 down in the last one and nearly
100.
pulled off the comeback. Scott Mitchell was 3-0 down in this one.
100.
180.
First 180
43.
for Scott Mitchell. One apiece.
100.
140.
Should have been going for the 19s with that final dart. So that gives Scott Mitchell 6 darts at 121 to level things up
Game shot in 3.
and takes out the 121 for a 12. Game on.
One hundred.
55.
Not the ideal start in the deciding leg for Scott Mitchell.
97.
Very, very important final dart. 82 in front on the Mitchell throw.
41.
3-0 down. Scott took 96 out for a 14 darter while Mark was waiting on tops to win it. Then an 18 dart hold and that 12 dart break of throw in leg 6 with a 1-2-1 finish.
$95.
140.
Down to 64. You treble 8 for tops when he goes. Solid leg in the decider against throw this.
100.
Ton 97, ton 140. 8 for tops. Oh, 16 for double.
32.
Oh, this would hurt. 150 to win it. One match start for Mark Webster.
$98.
Kayne 2.
Mark Webster gets his second win of the day. Played 4, won 2, lost 2. Up next, our first look at Daryl Fitton. He's up against Andy Jenkins.